Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a glam party look featuring the Modern Renaissance palette. This is one of my favorite palettes this year. It's amazing. It has so many amazing colors. So I chose this palette because it has a lot of variety in the color. It's not just a smoky look, but it has a lot of like reds and pinks that would look super nice on the eye. I absolutely love the way this came out, and it came out a little bit browner than I expected. I thought it would be a lot redder, but it looks amazing, incredible, and the quality of these eyeshadows is just amazing. So a lot of people have this palette, so I wanted to give you another idea because I know I've already done a few tutorials featuring this palette, but I wanted to give you something a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more glammed up on how to use this palette and just give you an inspiration on how you could wear it. So without further ado, let's just get started on the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I do videos every week and I would really like to see you guys here again. So to get started on the video, let's just keep watching. To start off the full face look, I'm going to go in with my Josie Maran Skin Moisturizer. I always forget what this is called, and I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes because this is like the driest area for me. And I'm also going to put that on my laugh lines. This is just creating a base for my primer. And I'm going to put a tiny bit above my eyebrows because I tend to get dry there as well. To start off, I'm going to prime my face with Makeup Forever's Step 1, and this is the Skin Equalizer. It is also like a color corrector for redness, and I'm just going to go in and put that all over my face. And I'm starting at my nose because this area right here is like the reddest area. And it's also where I have like the biggest pores. Next up, I'm going to take my favorite foundation, and it is the Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I'm in the shade 123 or Y365, which is on their yellower base colors. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand and then get my damp beauty blender and blend that all out. This is literally my favorite foundation. After my foundation, I'm going to take my Naked Skin color corrector in the yellow shade, which I'm like halfway through already. And I absolutely love this. I swear by it. Like, it covers everything that I want to be covered, and it just doesn't leave your skin feeling dry or creasing if you set it correctly. It covers everything that I want it to cover. And I'm just going to take my little mini beauty blender and blend this all out. And I went a little like farther down because a little bit goes a long way, and I think I actually put too much, but it does brighten up my under eyes so much that I love this thing. It's just perfect for covering up a redness or under eye circles. Like, I have very pronounced veins underneath my eyes as well as on my lids. So I like to take this and just blend this all out and kind of bring it down a little bit just to brighten everything, and so it just blends out amazingly. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Naked Skin concealer, and I'm in the shade Medium Light. It's a neutral shade leaning towards like the cooler tones. So I'm gonna place this exactly where I put the color corrector, just underneath the entire eye, just to cover everything up, and the color corrector will obviously brighten up the under eye. So now I'm just going to set my under eyes. I'm just using a dense brush. I like the way it looks. It gets into the pores. So now I'm going to go in with my favorite primer, and I'm going to place that all over my lids as well as to the top of my brow bones. And I'm just going to use a concealer brush. You can use your finger as well. I like to do this first and then go in with my finger just to blend everything out and smooth everything out. So I'm just going to take this shade with this flat top brush and I'm going to set my entire under eye. Taking a clean blending brush, I'm just going to blend this all out on the outer corners, on the inner corners as well. So now I'm just going to take my blending brush here So now to start off, I'm going to take this blending brush from MAC, which is the 217 brush, and I'm going to take the shade Bone Fresco, which is this one. I'm just going to tap off some of the excess because I just want to build up the eyeshadow right here. Not going in too much, but also not completing the crease completely or covering the crease completely. What I'm really doing is just outlining the shape of my eye and kind of extending it out here at the same time as blending everything out, making sure everything looks nice and soft. I'm going to take another small brush, and this is MAC's 242, and I'm just going to take Venetian Red onto the tip of this, and I'm going to put this on my lower lash line. We're going to smoke this all out. We're also going to have this kind of connect over here. I'm just going to take raw sienna and with a little tiny blending brush, I'm going to go in and blend this out. Just take your time with this. It's going to take a little bit of work. Now taking a small pencil brush from MAC, this one is 219. So I'm going to take Red Ochre, and it's a color that I haven't used too much in this palette. And I'm just going to build this up on the outer V portion. I'm doing this with a tiny brush for now because later on I will be blending it out. I just want to get this in a precise kind of angle first and then I'll go in. So taking my 224 brush from MAC, I'm just going to blend this out at the top and also in the middle of my lid. Even though right now on camera it looks super red, it's really not. It has mixed so nicely with the Bone Fresco shadow that it looks a little brown right now. So I'm just going to go back in with my red shade, the Red Ochre shade, and deepen this a little bit more. I'm just going to take some more of that raw sienna and put it on my lower lashes. I'm taking tempera with this flat brush again, and I'm just going to blend this out. in the inner corners as well as the lower lash line. Off camera, I went and added some Ardell Wispies, and these are my favorite lashes. I can't seem to like any other ones at the moment. I'm going to use my favorite Maybelline Full and Soft mascara. It is tried and true, and I'm just going to put that on my lower lashes. Moving on to the face, I'm going to contour my face using my trusty and true Shade and Light palette. And I'm going to be using my favorite brush to contour, which is the 129, and it's a MAC brush. And it literally gets into the perfect little hollow of my cheek right here. And I'm going to be using the lightest shade in the palette, almost done with it. And I'm just going to take my brush and do little circular motions, and you kind of want to take it from like the middle of your cheek upwards. I'm just going to put a little bit on my forehead as well to connect all this. For a little bit of blush, I'm going to use my MAC Blush Fleur Power. I'm just going to be using my Luxie brush in the number 504. And I'm not going to put too much on it. I just put it on the apples of my cheeks. You don't want to overpower the eyes because the eyes are already super colorful. And lastly, we can't forget about the highlight, because this is a glam look and it wouldn't be anything without highlight. So I'm going to use first the What's Up. So first for my highlight, I'm going to use What's Up from Benefit as kind of like a base, so it could hold the highlight powder. Oh my goodness. To hold the highlighting powder better, I'm just going to put that on the bridge of my nose. And I don't really like going too down my nose, but I like this right here. And then I'm just going to put some here. Also, I feel like cream highlight for drier skin is really good. Plus, it intensifies the highlight when you add a powder on top to set it. And I really need a mirror. So if you like, you can leave it like that, but if you want to glow up a little bit more, I'm taking my Anastasia palette, the Glow Kit palette in Gleam, and I'm using the shade Crush Pearl. I'm just going to take a flat brush like this. And I'm going to put that directly over where I put the What's Up. For lips, I'll be using the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Heathers. I think this one looks amazing together with this look because it's very dark, glamorous look. So I wanted to go with something like this. Hey guys, so today I have a product review. I haven't done one of these in a really long time. So because of the Sephora haul that I did like 2 weeks ago, I thought it would be a good idea to actually review the products that I got.